Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Review today. And today we're doing, well, boys and girls, I'm happy that you're asked because today we're getting two new tanks in World Tanks Console. Um, I mean, today was supposed to be something else, but this came out and I'm going to be doing this. But don't worry, tomorrow will be a Arc mod review for Arc Survival Evolve. But today we are doing these two vehicles, which are two tanks. The first one is the new K tank, makes some noise, and the other one is the Object 259A. You're the shield, and which both are for two different areas in the game. This K tank is for Cold War era 2, and then this tank right here is for Tier 8 in World War 2. So we're going to take both look at both of these tanks within the War Gaming's main website here and stuff like that. And if you do want to see these two vehicles on your own without my commentary, I will leave the links for both of these vehicles down below, so that way if you guys want to take a look at them yourself. So let's look at this K tank, and somebody's going down onto it. The new K tank makes some noise. I guess we'll watch the video as well. Again, we can't enlarge it, sadly, or can we? No, we can't. Double the firepower. Okay, double the firepower. We got the Object 259A Tier 8 Soviet Heavy Tank Premium, which is, of course, 122 mil gun with 233 pin, 285 pin, and 61 pin, which no more would you expect, but we're going to take a little more in depth to look at the thing a little bit more down below. But that is the Object 259, and then we have the Chrysler K extra era medium tank, which is it's a era 2 medium tank. And of course, it when I seen this when it said 1,100 damage, yeah. But if you see down here, it does get 80 GMs. So yeah, vehicle gets 80 GMs. Now I'm not sure what type of size the gun this thing has, but definitely there you go. That's the two new tanks. I know it's a very short of it, but the new vehicle itself, look at its all gloriness. I'm guessing this is going to be American somewhat because it does belong to, I think, the Western Alliance and stuff. But because of the hull, it looks like a Patton's hull with somewhat a weird looking turret. And here is the armor. Hmm. Not sure how the gun melee is going to be if you go hull down in Cold War, but yeah. Let's take a look at a little bit more stats. So matchmaking era 2, tank XP bonus is 15%, commander XP bonus is 10%, silver earning bonus is 60%, so you're going to be getting some good credits out of this tank. Hit points is 2,750 hit points. The engine power is 750 miles horsepower. Power to weight ratio is 15.3. Speed limit is 52.6 miles per hour forward. Reverse is 24.8 miles per hour in reverse. Halt traverse speed is 40 seconds. Turn traverse speed is 36 seconds. Gun depression is 10, so that really does tell you it is definitely probably going to be American, but then could be British, but then it could be American too. Don't know. Gun elevation is 20. Penetration is 350 to 380 to 450, which it gets 80 GMs for its last show. Damage is 780 for both its standard rounds and its premium rounds, and 1,100 with its 80 GMs. Which I'm still very puzzled on that, because we got the American Bradley, which gets 80 GMs, that's nearly 1,000 some with its 80 GMs, and same with a couple premium tanks. I mean, okay, premium tanks are always going to do more damage, but still, we got the new German Cold War tank to shorts and light tanks that gets 80 GMs but doesn't do 1,000 damage in them. Or at least one of them does, but the others just don't do it. So, okay. But aiming time is 2.7 seconds, accuracy is 0.35, Rate of fire is 4.32 rounds per minute. Reload time is 13.9 seconds. Damage per minute is 3,370. But that also depends on if you hit every shot and pin with every shot as well. So do keep that in mind as long as every shot actually pins. The amount of ammunition you can carry is 57 rounds. Your first ammunition, which would be your standard ammunition, is the APFSDS rounds, and then your premium rounds is heat, and your last round is ATGMs, which I think a lot of people is going to probably mostly carry the APFSDS rounds and ATGMs more than heat, because in Era 2 is where you're going to be seeing a lot more space armor, ERA plates of armor where your ATGMs are going to be much more effective, a little bit more, especially if you can get to the weaknesses of the tank. But he does get served by, I could be wrong about this, by space armor, heat, and HE shells. But view range is 505, and signal range is 510. Okay. So what about the bundles? Well, it is definitely going to be coming in bundles, which we're going to be taking a look at. So when this tank is going to begin is going to begin on February the 27th at 11:01 UTC time, and is going to end at 26 March of 8 o'clock, 8:59 UTC time. So keep that in mind. That's how long it's going to last. And which today is? Hang on, let's check what today is there, guys. Today is the 24th, so you got at least another 2 more days to wait until this event or these. Don't really want to call this the event. These two premium tanks do come out. They're both probably going to come out on the same day. So let's talk about the prices. Which one do you really want to buy, or which one is going to be the one that you really want to go ahead and get your hands on, and which one's the cheapest? Well, the Chrysler K, which is the full pack, um, you get, of course, the premium tank for the Western Alliance mediums, proven iterations, advanced loader, and gun stabilizer, and premium time, 7 days of premium time. 4 times commander XP boosters, 20 of those, 20 of the 3 times vehicle XP boosters for only 16,500 gold or 16,500 gold for a 25% discount, or else it's going to be 22,000 gold. This is going to be roughly around $100 for rotor tanks. I mean, around $100 for where you're living at and stuff. But let me pull something up here. I mean, I could be wrong about the price, but roughly around $100 because rotor tanks don't sell its gold with 16,000 gold. So let's check it, guys. Let's check. So if you want to get this tank, it is going to cost you $99.99, but that's in American. So add that to wherever you're living at. It's going to be very expensive to buy this pack. So I wouldn't recommend it unless you want these three stuff, which is the oh my goodness, what is it called? Equipment. If you want the three equipment, then buy it. But if you just want the tank, I wouldn't recommend this one. Simply because it's $100 for it. Next one is the Chrysler Tank Loaded, which you get the tank, Sundays of premium time, 20 of 4 times commander boosters, and 20 of 3 times commander boosters, and which is going to be on 14,600 gold with a 20% discount on it, which generate 18,000 gold. So this one is still going to be, it's still going to be $100, guys. Believe it or not, this version's still going to be 100. If you just still want the tank, do not get this one. Get the next one, which is the last one, which we're going to talk about. So yeah, again, if you just want the premium time, the boosters and stuff, there you go. But again, I would just wouldn't recommend these two. I mean, okay, maybe these things would be cool to have, but not really too much. And then we got the last one, which is the tank itself. If you just want the tank, which will cost you 12,900 gold, which, let's see, Well, it is going to cost you a little bit more money than that, if you want to buy it. Originally, if it's just 12,000, it's going to cost you $49.99. Now, again, take that as a different price range where you live at, but because it's also asking for 900 gold, it's going to cost slightly more. So, roughly, let's see, can we find it? I would say roughly 100, I mean, not 100. No, it's not going to cost $100 here, guys, for this one, but its price range is more likely going to be 50 some dollars. So with tax as well, yeah, around in the 50s. Because if you would want to buy the $49.99 gold plus a $6.99 amount of gold, it is going to be in the 50s somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. Please correct me in the comments down below, because you'll be having 13,000 if you do buy both bundle packs. But yeah, less cheap, less expensive than, or yeah, I guess you say, than these two, because these two are just going to be $100. This one's going to be almost quote half $100 to buy, but depending on if you want this Era 2 premium tank with its ATGMs. It does look pretty cool and stuff, but yeah, just remember, when February the 27th comes and you want this thing, go ahead and pick it up if you want it. It's your money. Do whatever you want. Buy whatever pack you want and stuff. If you don't want to spend a lot of gold or money, or if you've been saving up your crates and you want to open them and see how much gold you can get, and see if you can get the amount of gold to get this thing, go ahead and do that. That might be even cheaper yet if you saved up your crates through the seasons. Next, we're going to be talking about the Object 259A, which is a Tier 8 premium, which we're not going to watch the video. Again, this is also in the World War II heavy tanks, which also is telling us it's a Soviet Tier 8 heavy tank. So, look at this thing. It looks like it's going to be pretty good when it's going to be hauled down. I mean, you're just telling by it. This thing is also going to have the pike nose. So, if you play the IS-3, you're going to know what the pike nose is. If you start turning, like let's say you turn this way, you're going to make this side of the pike nose weaker, and this side, yes, it's going to be a little bit more stronger, but this side will be weaker. So what you want to do is point forward, hide your little plate, and just hope no one shoots this little driver's port party. More likely. So no sure how this thing's going to be because it's probably going to come out on the 27th as well. So yeah, there's the rear and the sides, and we just the armor. So I'm guessing the same thing. Yeah. Right there looks like it's gonna be pretty strong and stuff against tier 8s and anything lower, until you probably start loading the premium rounds and stuff like that. But definitely, it looks like a nice tank to have. It looks like the Capoa is gonna be a weak spot too. If you have an accurate gun, you could probably hit that thing. So but yep, it's going to begin on the February 27th at 11:01 UTC time and end on the March of the 26th at 8 o'clock 59 UTC time. So definitely something to keep an eye out for if you want to go for this tank. And there's a picture of it. So what about the prices here? Well, again, it looks like it's going to be roughly around 100 bucks for this tank as well at start. Looks like we're going to be asking for $100 price because, well, it's 13,400 gold, which, able to get that, you do have to pay $99.99 for a 25% discount because it would be a 17,000 gold price. And what you get out of this, you get the tank itself, a improved ventilation and advanced gun line drive and advanced gun line drive and advanced loader. Okay. I probably screwed that up a little bit, but you can see what it is. You also get 7 days of premium time, 24 times Commander XP boosters, and 23 times vehicle XP boosters for around 100 bucks. Next one is a little bit more cheaper. Actually, this one is definitely going to be very much a little bit more cheaper, but not that much more cheaper. Um, is going to cost you 11,300 gold with a 20% discount on this vehicle. Originally 14,000 it will cost, but because it's on discount, it is going to roughly cost you $49.99. Because what you get, the 49.99, is 12,000 gold. So this will be actually roughly $50. This version will. So it's a little bit more price better than the Era 2 Premium, and it's way better than this one because this one's still $100, but that depends on if you want to get everything out of this bundle. This one, you're only getting the tank, 7 days of premium time, 24 times Commander XP boosters, and 23 times vehicle XP boosters. So you are getting a few things out of it, but let's see about the last one, which is the base of the vehicle. So again, you're getting the vehicle itself, but for 8,800 gold. That, boys and girls, will be, well, that is still going to be $50. 49.99. Yes, I know. So basically, between these two, it's going to be around $50 because of tax with 49.99. And plus, do take note that this also depends on where your country origins is. And wait, I think I do one thing. Let's do that. But there you go. You got the price range for this vehicle before you even see the stats. So this vehicle, because it's a tier 8, it is going to pay up to tier 10. Tank XP bonus is 15%. Silver bonus is 50%. Hit points is 1,500. Engine power is 900 horsepower. Power to weight ratio is 15. Speed limit is 60 miles per hour forward. Reverse speed is 12 miles per hour per reverse. Hard reverse speed is 30 seconds. Turn reverse speed is 28 seconds. Gun depression is 6. And gun elevation is 16. Penetration is 233 to 285 and 61. The alpha damage is 420 for both its standard rounds and its premium, and 530 for its HE rounds. That's what I'm guessing that is. Aim time is 2.8 seconds, which what you expect is a Russian tank. Accuracy accuracy is 0.40. Rate of fire is 4.26. Reload time is 14.10 seconds. Damage per minute is 1,789. Do keep in mind that this is because it's a tier 8, not Cold War, because it doesn't get ATGMs. Maximum ammunition you can carry is 38 rounds. Your standard rounds is APCR. Your premium rounds is Heat, and your last shell is HE. And view range is 380, and signal range is 720. So there you go. Now, which one would I prefer buying? Well, because this one and this one, but this one's a little bit more cheaper, you will have some gold left over. Let's see how much gold you have left over if you're buying the 12,000 gold pack. Roughly around 4,000 gold, there, guys. Depends. Now, I could be wrong about the amount of gold you might have left over, but yeah, roughly 4,000 gold for if you want to buy this one with the 12,000 gold. So you will have some gold left over if I'm correcting this right, but please let me know in the comments what if you think if you think I'm wrong, please miscorrect me. That's what I meant to say. Miscorrect me if I'm wrong about the amount of gold that you're gonna have left over after buying this version of the tank. But out of the two, which one would I buy? Well, it really depends on which one you want. Do you like playing World War II? Well, then buy the World War II Object 259A. Um, it does look like it's going to be a nice monster against some of its own tiers, especially if you go haul down and hide the lower plate. It's going to be party like a monster. Just don't start angling your upper plate because again, it has the IS-3's beak, which makes it weaker if you start angling and stuff. So yeah, just don't angle with this machine, and you should be fine if you're top tiered against some of those tier 7s and those tier 6 tanks because they won't do much against you. The tier 8s, some might not, especially if they aim for this little cupola right here and this little driver port. But yeah. But if you would say you like the Cold War tanks and you want to play a Cold War tank with good alpha and stuff, this machine looks like it's going to be your best friend. But I'm not sure how this gun mantle is going to hold up in Era 2 because this is a medium. But yeah, you got it looks like a nice meaty gun. And if you decide to shoot ATGMs, where is the damage at? Right here, 1100 alpha with your ATGM, so you're going to be hitting hard, but that does mean you do have to aim for weak spots with those ATGMs. So do keep that in mind if you want fire ATGMs for this vehicle. Now, how the hull armor is going to be, I don't think the hull armor is going to be pretty excellent. It looks like it's a pattern hull, so the hull armor might be alright. Again, some shells, especially if you're on a ridge and you show your little bit of your hull, maybe you could bounce a couple things. But I wouldn't rely upon your lower plate here. The turret mantlet, maybe it might be pretty good, but I guess we're just going to find out when this tank does come out. Both of these two vehicles. Remember, Era 2 and Tier 8 for both of these two different types of vehicles for two different areas as well. But I'm excited to see what these tanks are going to be like on the battlefield and stuff like that. So, yeah, maybe I'll get one of them. I'm not more sure if I'm going to get them or not, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, I will try to get them. We'll, we'll have to see about that, guys. But we got both of these two new premiums. Which one are you going to pick up? Are you going to be picking up the Tier 8 Russian Premium Heavy Tank? Or are you going to be picking up the Era 2 Premium Medium Tank? Which one are you going to be getting? Please let me know in the comments down below. And like I said, if you want to miscorrect me, go right ahead. Do it in the comments down below with the prices and stuff. Um, yeah, just let me know. Please let me know which one you're thinking about grabbing. I'm thinking maybe the tier 8. It's cheaper. But that's my opinion. That's only my opinion. But yeah. But that is probably gonna be it for this video there, guys. I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. If you guys did, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.